Ecology is the study of the interactions between organisms and their abiotic environment. Thus, in order to become more familiar with the field of ecology, it is important to understand the ways in which ecologists group things into discrete categories. One of the most widespread models includes 12 levels of integration. At the most basic level are molecules, such as glucose. Next are subcellular organelles, such as this mitochondria. Organelles are then integrated into the next level, the cell, seen here, a eukaryotic cell. The cells then form tissues like this connective tissue. Several tissue types then form organs like this kidney, which in turn make up entire organ systems. The next level of integration is the individual.
An individual is one specific organism that has a unique set of genetic DNA. On the individual level, there is a genotype for each specific organism that determines the phenotype of the individual for that specific trait. Each different individual has their own specific phenotype that makes that individual look a certain way. An example of an individual is a crowned crane, as seen here.
A population is a group of individuals of the same species living together in a particular space. An example of a population is shown here. Notice that many individuals of this mongoose species are living together. There are 4 variables that can affect population size. 1 is natality, or the birth rate. 2, mortality, or the death rate. 3 is immigration, or the movement of individuals into a population. And 4, emigration, the movement of individuals out of a population.
A community is an ecological unit composed of a group of organisms or a population of different species occupying a particular area, usually interacting with each other and their environment. These organisms interact in 3 ways: through predation, competition, and symbiosis. An example is shown here with the interaction of zebras, wildebeests, and ostriches.
Ecosystems. An ecosystem includes all of the living things in a given area, interacting with each other and also with their non-living environments such as the air, water, and the soil. This very complex, wonderful interaction of living things and their environment has been the foundations of energy flow and recycle of carbon and nitrogen. Usually, biotic members of an ecosystem, together with their biotic factors, depend on each other. This means the absence of one member or one abiotic factor can affect all parties of the ecosystem, so it is essential for a balance to be maintained. Landscape. This level of ecological organization refers to a gathering of communities on a larger area of terrain. Sometimes, ecological units are classified on the basis of their structural similarity, even though their actual species may differ among widely displaced locations. A biome is such a unit, examples of which include alpine and arctic tundra, boreal forest, deciduous forest, prairie, desert, and tropical rainforest.
The last level of integration is the biosphere. The biosphere is the highest level of biological organization from the depths of oceans to the atmosphere surrounding Earth, where life exists. It includes all the previously described levels of integration. Its earliest existence started with prokaryotes to the vast, complex, multicellular organisms that exist today. Levels of integration help ecologists to study the relationships between organisms with their living and non-living environments.